Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to share something for how you can delete the users in Business Central. Actually, it's about delete users in Business Central, but there are some conditions, so you cannot delete it. You cannot actually do it. Okay, so I'll explain why and how. Okay, so for example, this is a list of users like we have in our Business Central. So in Business Central, all the users you have here, because it's this is Business Central Online. So because it's single sign-on and you use the same credential from your Office 365, so all the users in Business Central are getting from Office 365. So when you first create your users in Business Central, you have to get from Office 365. You have to go to process and get new users from Office 365. Because I have everybody in our Office 365 in Business Central already, so I will retrieve 0 users from there now. Okay, so for example, this person is not with this company anymore, so we already disabled this person from the users list in Business Central. And we deleted this user from Office 365 as well. So this person is long gone and doesn't even exist in the deleted users in Office 365 because there's a retention for like how many days, like 30 to 90 days to retain the deleted user in Office 365. It's over that period, then you don't even see that person in Office 365 deleted users. And this person for sure will not be in your Azure Active Directory anymore because Office 365 users is synchronized with your Azure Active Directory, right? So this person does not exist in Office 365, but when we get users from Office 365, even this person does not exist. We'll still see this person in the list, and even we disable that in Business Central. But it's very confusing. We don't want to see this person because like we thought once it has been deleted from Office 365, then it will be gone from Business Central as well. But according to Microsoft, this is by design, because by the design of Business Central, it's an accounting system with your sales, purchase, and supply chain management, all the other functionalities. So the core for the accounting system is like you have to there will be auditors who will audit your financials, right? So in that regard, so for the auditing purpose, by Microsoft, when Microsoft designed Business Central, then they designed it like all the users you created in Business Central, then they will reside here, so you cannot delete them. So even it has been deleted from Office 365, but you cannot delete it from Business Central. So this is by design. And also we have some implementations. We had issues like, you remember if if you watch my previous video, then you remember that we have a system setup functionality here in Business Central. So when you purchase the Business Central license, then there's a free external accountant license will be provided to you. So you can invite external accountant. So you can go through the process and fill in this person's email address, and because our version is a demo version, so I cannot really do it from here. But that will be the process. You put in that person's name and email address, those information, you go through this wizard and finish that process. But some of my customers, like they have an issue, like they changed their external accountant. So like they change, even like they change from one accounting firm to another accounting firm, then the external accountant will change. But even within, they're still using the same accounting firm, but they change from one accountant to another accountant in the same firm, and those two accountants are with different email address, right? So then they still want to use this benefit for their Business Central, so they can still have that free external accountant license. In order to do that, once you have run through that invite external accountant process in your Business Central users, then you will see there's an external user created, your Business Central users list. So in order to invite another external account, then you have to delete that user. So which comes to like you have to go to the users list, and you have to click on that user, because you're gonna change that accountant, then the previous accountant will be disabled, right? So you will change the state for this accountant to be disabled. Then so actually what you want is not only to disable this, you want to completely delete this person maybe. But when you click on delete from here, then it will instruct you to use the Office 365 admin portal to delete these users. You see, administrator can manage users in Office 365 admin portal. Do you want to go there? So it asks you to go to the Office 365 admin portal to do it. So you cannot do it from the Business Central itself. But because I'm not a global admin of our Office 365, so I cannot really do it from here. So if you are global admin, then you will see all the active users. Oh, for some reason, I'm still the global admin here. Okay. So, but for example, if this is the accountant you want to delete, and since this person, okay, so if you see our Office 365, you search this person, it's not in this list anymore. So this name is not in this anymore, and you cannot even see it from the deleted user. So for example, that external accountant is the same thing. Then you don't see it in the user, and also you delete it from the deleted user as well. Then after you did that, then you should be able to invite another external accountant. Okay, so because like that person who the previous external accountant is using your free external accountant license, only after this user has been disabled and deleted from your Office 365 admin portal, then you can assign another person, go through the same invite external accountant process and invite another person. Okay, but you will still see the previous external accountant listed here as disabled. So that person will not be gone, because for the auditing purpose, Microsoft designed Business Central this way. All the users you have in Business Central has to be there. And so there's one thing, so because this is very confusing, like when you are thinking like that person is gone and it's not existing in your Office 365, then it should disappear from here. It's very confusing. So it comes to you can create an idea on the Microsoft idea site. So you can go to this question mark, go to help and support. Then you see here you have the community. Register your idea and get others in the community to vote for it at this URL, right? You can click on this. Once you click on this, it will bring you to the Microsoft community site. Then you see there's thousands of posts here for the new ideas. How like could be from the end users, or could be from Microsoft partners, or could be from Microsoft ISVs. ISV means those independent software vendors who develop the extensions. Okay, so then you can suggest a new idea on the site. So what I did is like I already suggested a new idea, and it was saying, so I created this new idea. Because like it's very confusing, so I created this new idea saying like if we cannot delete those users in Business Central by design, because this person is long gone, we don't want to see them, so then I will suggest Microsoft if they can hide those disabled users. One get user from Office 365. You remember, you click on this get users from Office 365. So I suggested them, if you click on that get users from Office 365, then maybe by default it's hiding those disabled users, then it's better. So you see right now we have disabled and enabled. So we only want to see those enabled users. We don't want to see those disabled ones. So if Microsoft can hide those users by default, disabled user by default, then I think it's better. Otherwise it's confusing. So maybe another, I should rephrase my suggestion saying like, if the user has been deleted from Office 365, then if this user is still enabled in Business Central, if they can just, when they get users from Office 365, can they automatically disable those users which do not exist in Office 365 and hide them by default? I think that will be better, because sometimes if the user because you are a global admin who manage the person who manage your global admin who manage your Office 365 may not know Business Central very well, so they do not know they have to come here to disable this user. Then other people, they do not maintain the users for the company, right? So then their task is not like administration, so they do not maintain the users for the company. And then when they use Business Central, they will not know they have to change the status of those people who left to disabled in Business Central. So if it's better, like if the user has been deleted from Office 365, if Microsoft, when one get users from Office 365, if Microsoft can automatically change the state of those users to disabled, and then hide them by default, that will be great. So I think that will be the suggestion. So the idea here is like, if you have any suggestions to Microsoft, for Microsoft to improve Business Central, then you can go to this question mark, go to help and support. Then you can create your account in this Business Central ideas, and then you can create you can suggest a new idea. So based on the vote, you can see when I go to this web page, you can see how many posts are there, and for each post, then you can see there's a vote. So based on this vote, Microsoft will always, like this has 31, maybe some other suggestions has 30, right? So based on the number of votes people want Microsoft to have this change, Microsoft will make their next release. Maybe it's monthly, maybe will include your suggestion in the next monthly upgrade of Business Central, or maybe included in the spring release or fall release, the two major releases during the year. Okay, so if you have any suggestions for Microsoft to improve Business Central, don't forget to do this. Okay, so I think that's everything I want to share today. So the main purpose of this video is just to share the information once you have someone deleted from Office 365. For now, you will still see those users in Business Central, but just remember to disable those users for now. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of confusing for now, but just remember, like, they will still exist in your Business Central for the auditing purpose. Okay, thank you so much for joining this session. I hope to see you guys again next time.